listening to the One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast on day 4 of the Dog Days of Podcasting Challenge. This is Paul Mackey. What a coincidence, it's also day 4 of the Dog Days of Trivia around here. I'm not sure how these things just happen. Hey Mark, I didn't know you were a watcher of Hallmark Christmas movies. I'm not sure if you saw the 2023 offering Rescuing Christmas with Rachel Lee Cook. It was shot in Duluth, and my lovely wife Darcy did the tailoring, creating those green suits the elves wore. I'm close to up to date with listening to the rest of the participants on the dogdaysofpodcasting.com Mondo feed, and dear listener, it's a nice sample of all sorts of people doing various content, from fanciful mermaids to comedy to media reviews. Well, I suppose it's time to transition into the answers from yesterday and the questions from today, and then I'm out for the day, probably to watch the Season 2 premiere of Seeing Things and to do some minor textile-related tasks to help out here at Measure for Measure on East 4th Street in Duluth, Minnesota, where you can get anything from a hem to a fully created garment from scratch, like an elf suit, for example, or a full leprechaun suit which was made for a private citizen. All right, on to the canned part. Right, welcome back to the Dog Days of Trivia on One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast. This is Paul Mackey, and I'm presenting to you yesterday's answers. Milton Bradley made a board game following a pop culture trend. The players moved ships around the board, attempting to avoid a spinning storm which contained magnets that could pick up the game pieces. What was the name of the 1975 game? And the answer is Bermuda Triangle. The first inklings of disappearances near Bermuda started in the 1950s, but Charles Berlitz's 1974 book, The Bermuda Triangle, really ignited that craze in the 1970s. And the England Dan and John Ford Coley song, that is Yacht, a yacht rock song, has a warm wind, not about the linens. It's called I'd Really Love to See You Tonight, and it's a big deal for a couple of weeks in 1976, but not as big a deal as Wild Cherry with Play That Funky Music, apparently. The bonus point goes to you if you named the movie Long Kiss Goodnight, in which Samuel L. Jackson as Mitch sings the Mondegreen I'm Not Talking About the Linens instead of Movin' In. And those were the answers from yesterday. Hope you got some good points. Now into the questions for today. All right, this is a category that I call Check Out That Organ. Get revved up for like something or another, and tell me the song Manfred Mann's Earth Band took to #1 with a prominently featured Hammond organ. Simple enough. And then, I'm looking for the name of a 1976 sci-fi crime drama starring a post-Good Times John Amos and Ernest Borgnine, along with Michael Shannon as the titular character. The premise was much the same as the sitcom Holmes and Yo-Yo that premiered in the fall of the same year, Human Partners of Robot Policemen. Name this show. And those are the questions of the day. This is the Dog Days of Trivia on the One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast, and I wish you happy hunting.